Hey there. So today we're going to cover Calendly, which is a really awesome calendar booking platform. Okay. So let me share my screen. And here we go. Okay, cool. So you guys should be able to see Calendly. Um, as you can see, I actively use Calendly. I am on the free Calendly account. There is paid Calendly, where it just gives you more options and features essentially. But so the way it works essentially, and we're just going to create a link from scratch, is you can press create, and then you can either do group meetings or one-on-one. So we're just going to do a one-on-one meeting. And of course, I can't do that because I'm on the free plan. So what I'm going to do instead is just go in here and show you guys what I have. So I have this one-on-one 30-minute chat meeting. And you can change the duration of it. And when you set a new one up, it's going to take you kind of through the same steps. So you can change the duration of it. You can set up the location. So mine are on Zoom, and it will have you connect to Zoom and add your Zoom information, right? You can add your availability, so people can book this every day from 9 to 5, and then they can book it 60 days in advance, and they have to give me at least 6 hours notice. So from like now, 11 a.m., basically, what's 6 hours from now? Like 5 p.m. or something, they can't book. But anything after 5 today, so basically they could book tomorrow, okay? And you can change and edit this really easily. And then you can do the host and add multiple hosts if you want. Obviously, I'm the only host on my calls. And then it's super easy so those are kind of the settings you can do. There's also more detailed settings. So let's go, into those. You can add a description. There's buffers, right? So if you want like 30 minutes before your call to prepare and block that time off, you could do that. I usually put 15 minutes before and after. The after for me is more if a call runs long, right? Which happens with clients sometimes. They'll just keep going on and on. And yeah, so I usually put a 15-minute buffer. You can put a 30-minute, whatever fits your schedule, right? I can put free busy rules. So, this generally for me goes with connected calendars. So if I connect this to my existing Google Calendar or Outlook calendar, it's going to read my calendar. So if I'm busy between 10 and 11 and it's marked on my calendar for an event, it's not going to let people book. And that's what's so cool about this platform. So if I were to go copy this link right now, populate it so you guys can see. All right, so now you can see like tomorrow, for example, I'm not available every single hour. Actually, tomorrow is a pretty open day for me, so yes, I am, but Tuesday is a better example maybe. As you can see, I'm pretty busy on Tuesdays, so the only times open are 9, 11, 11:30, and 12, okay? Wednesdays, a little bit easier, and then Thursday is a little bit less, and Friday is usually pretty open. So Tuesday is my busiest, Thursday is my second busiest. I usually don't do calls Monday, Wednesday, or Friday. That's why Tuesday and Thursday look busy. So it's just really neat because it will check your calendar for you, and it just saves you time. Essentially what Calendly does is it saves you time from having to go back and forth in email with people to schedule a meeting. Nowadays, you can just send this link over and just copy this link, paste it in my email, send it to whoever, and they can go in here and pick the time that fits their schedule best. It just makes your life so much easier, right? So back over to Calendly. Booking page options, you can change what it's called, change the time, all that good stuff. Invite form, this is kind of where you can edit. What do you want? What information do you want from them? Do you have any text you want to put? Do you have questions you want to ask them? All that good stuff. Payment, if this is a paid call, you can integrate this with Stripe or probably PayPal. It says Stripe or PayPal here. And then it will take them through a payment portal before they can finally book the call, okay? Notifications and workflow, this is kind of important. I generally Okay, so mine are all set to off right now. However, I would highly recommend that you set these to on. So you obviously want a calendar invitation, which is immediately after booking, but then I would highly recommend you set the email notifications to on. And what happens, okay, so I think I set it to on here. So you can do one hour before, 24 hour, whatever other time spam you want. You can change and edit this text right here and the subject line, and then save and close. And in theory, oh, I'm sorry, I should just turn this on. Okay, this is another one of those features where you apparently need to upgrade nowadays. And Canva does have really cheap pricing, so it's not gonna, oh, not Canva, sorry. Calendly does have really cheap pricing. So let's just go to oh, it won't let me go to the pricing page. Let's see if I can go. Okay, maybe if I just go upgrade plan and I'll show you guys the pricings. Yeah, so standard plan is $10 a month, which is really very, very affordable. And you can do like you can do the email feature. You can have more than one meeting link or calendar to book from. So it really gives you tons of options just on the standard plan. Like you will not need the Teams or the enterprise plan, I promise. So as you can see here, you can have multiple one-on-ones, group events, just like email notifications, all kinds of stuff. I'm obviously on the free plan because I'm not actively using Calendly. I actually use the Google version of it. But $10 a month is nothing. I would highly recommend you go to the standard plan. And then you can do all these notifications, and it will notify your other party of the call automatically, like 24 hours before the call and an hour before the call, so that they're actually going to be there and your rate of people showing up is a lot higher. Okay. And then confirmation page, you can change things around here if you really want to. Okay, so we're just going to save these changes. Meetings. So these are all your other options here on the left hand side. Meetings will really just show you upcoming events, which I have none of because I'm not using this actively. Availability is where you can edit your available times. So if you only want to do calls Tuesdays and Thursdays, you would just remove Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, right? And then you just do calls Tuesday and Thursday. So you can make this whatever you want it to be. Contacts, it will hold your contacts, so people you've had calls with in the past in here for you. You can create workflows nowadays, which I've honestly never used this feature, but if you wanted to have like automated communication, so let's say someone books a call with you, you guys have the call. If you want to have an automated follow-up sequence to the customer and be like, thank you so much for hopping on the call with me today. If you have any questions, please email me here. This is where you could set up that automated email. So see here, send thank you email, text cancellation notification. Like there's just so many different workflows and automations you can set up in here. Okay. Integrations and apps. This is kind of important. You're gonna want to integrate Zoom or Google Meet with it. I have both integrated. You can integrate this with your CRM, HubSpot, Salesforce, all those. You can integrate this with Outlook and Google Calendar. I'm a Google user, so mine's integrated with Google. If you're Outlook, integrated with Outlook. With Microsoft, if you're super Outlook, like you love Microsoft Teams and Outlook and all that, you can integrate this with Microsoft Teams as well. Obviously, Stripe, Zapier, which we are going to review in a different meeting or call recording. PayPal, Slack, like there's just so many different options of how many different ways you can integrate this to function with the systems that you use in your business. Okay. So play around with this, see what works for you, what integrations you need, what softwares you want Calendly to communicate with, all that good stuff. Routing is something that's new, which I've actually never played with. Let me see what it says. Okay, so this is probably something you won't need, but if you have like existing forms that you're using, let's say you use HubSpot, okay, and then you use a HubSpot form to is like an intake form essentially, and then you want that to go to this Calendly platform so they can schedule. This is how you would set that up, okay? You do have analytics and all that good stuff in here nowadays. Back when I was using Calendly, it was a lot simpler. I'm just kidding. They're always every software nowadays is always adding more and more and more. Like I wouldn't be surprised if you'd see AI come into Calendly soon enough, where you have AI scheduling. So just, you know, is always something new coming. If it makes sense for you to use it. If it doesn't, leave it alone and don't worry about it. That's my recommendation there. But this pretty much covers Calendly. If you guys have any questions, comment them below, and then like and follow me on the channel. And then I'll see you guys in the next video.